Hello, this is another episode of opticstrade debates. My name is Andras.
Hello, my name is Taylor.
As you can see, we have a bunch of Axion models here on the desk, and today we're going to talk about the differences between the first generation Axion models and the second generation XQ models.
Well, we have to say that we decided to say this is first generation.
Yes.
This is second generation. Is just this is the XM models and these are the XQ models.
Exactly.
But for us, it is like the advance. It's in from one generation to another almost, because there is so many differences between these
Differences
devices.
are notable, right?
Yeah. So I think the best is we start with similarities. So the first similarity is that the body and the styling stayed almost the same. So until you don't get a new XQ model in your hand, you will be, even if you see it on pictures and so on, you will be almost certain that they are the same. But they are not. You will come to the differences later. So the housing material, magnesium, IPX7, waterproofness, this is all the same on both models. Also the way the lens cover is made so it sticks to the carrying strap is also the same on both models. And the arrangement of all the buttons is also the same on both models.
That's right.
Yeah, the menu button, the up and down button and so on. I would say that this is probably the only common part. Yeah, it's the same. The whole arrangement of buttons and this top part of the device is the same on the XQ and XM devices. And okay, features, the XQ38 has the same stream vision as the XM30S. This is also the same. Apart from that, then already the differences start.
Kick in, yeah.
Yeah.
If we start with the differences, as you said, the styling is basically the same, but if you notice, if you look at it a little bit longer,
Much different.
you will see you will see that this one is much bigger. And you can definitely notice that because this one fits into a pocket much easier.
And I have small hands, so this one goes into my hand really, really easy, while this bigger ones a little bit less. So you immediately feel it's much more bulky, it's bigger, it's heavier. So the body size is much different.
Then if we move on to the sensor, these devices have different sensors, of course. The key models have 320 by 240, whereas this model has the same. And on the newer models, the sensor has been improved to 384 by 288.
Yeah, the pixel size is also different.
Yes.
There's 12 microns on this, on the XM models, and the XQ models have 17.
So pixels here are smaller, whereas here they're bigger. Also the NATD, which is the noise equivalent temperature differences. These one have the value of 60 millikelvins.
Below 60.
And these ones below 40 millikelvins, which means that with the new models you can detect smaller temperature differences, which is especially visible in harsh weather conditions such as rain, fog, and when you're, I don't know, expecting antlers of
you see better
animal.
Details with the new
details
models.
are better visible. Then another interesting difference is the new battery type.
I will just skip a bit and go back to the sensors a little bit more.
Yeah.
It's also the type of the sensor. So here is vanadium oxide sensor, and here is amorphous silicate. So completely different sensors. Yeah. And the sensors in this, I would say, the original Axions were completely new, and they were first introduced in these devices. While these sensors, the XQ sensors, they have a long history of being in Pulsar devices. I think that already in the Quantum series they already used, and Core series they used these sensors, normally with a lower temperature sensitivity. So the NATD was 60, below 60 millikelvins. Now here it's below 40, it's below 40. But they came out with completely new devices, but with the sensor technology which was already known from other Pulsar devices. While this amorphous silicate sensors, they are used only in Axion's XM models. Also the naming XM tells you immediately that this is the 320 by 240 sensor, the amorphous silicate sensor, while here XQ tells you that it's 384 by 288. That's right, sensor. Yeah.
Regarding the battery difference, you can see that the newer models use a different standard. This is the APS-5, whereas this old battery is called the APS-3.
Yeah.
And even the installation of these batteries is different. Now, if we take a look at, for example, Axion XM 30S, you just simply push the battery in, then it was fixed, and then with a press of the button, you ejected the battery out. Now, with the new models, the technique is a little bit different. So first you have to find where the battery fits in, and then you simply screw it in at the end and you fix it in place. And this is basically a new battery standard, firstly introduced on the XQ Axion models.
Yeah, for me it was quite strange that they decided to take the new battery. It is bigger normally and so on, but sometimes it's really hard to find where it goes in and so on. And also, as you can see, the extraction was much easier on the older model. Okay, so what about the screens? I think that the displays and these devices are also different, yeah?
Yeah, so if we take a look at the key models, they use the LCOS display with the resolution of 960 by 720.
Yeah.
And then the XM30S uses the AMOLED display already.
1024 by 768, yeah.
Yeah, and this is the same as on XQ models. So these three models have the same display, and basically they can withstand temperature down to minus 25 degrees Celsius without problems.
Well, the LCOS in key models it works down to minus 15 or something like that.
And what I also noticed earlier is that this one has the rubber eyepiece here that you can fold back, whereas there is no such thing here on the new models.
But because I'm a glass wearer, I do have to say that my biggest, I would say, regret regarding the Axions when they came out was how to use them with glasses like myself. And this, with the new XQ38 models, this was fixed. The eyepiece is much, much better for all those who wear glasses like myself. So it's much easier, and when you look into it, you have a feeling that the display is much bigger than it is in the XM models. So this is a huge improvement for everybody with either poor eyesight or with glasses.
What about the detection range of these devices?
These two devices have a detection range of roughly 1,400 meters, 1,350 meters. The LRF goes to 1,000 meters. Normally, this is also a feature that no other Axion has. While with the XM30, it's 1,100 meters of detection range, and with the key and the XM30S is the same, and the 22 has roughly 900 meters or something like that. So the detection range of the smaller models is a bit lower than the new.
And because it's meant for
XQ models.
Shorter range, this one does not have the focusing ring, right? So this only applies to the key XM22.
Yeah, XM22 has a fixed focus, while all other models have a normal focusing mechanism when you turn around the
ring and
objective
the
lens.
objective,
What are the other differences? The price differences. So roughly 1,000 euros, roughly 1,300 euros, 1,700 euros, 690, 2,000 euros, 2,000 euros, and 2,300 euros. All the prices which I went through are now in 2020, and you have to deduct 10 euros from every price, because when I say 2,000 euros, in reality is 1,990. It's the same here, it's 1,690, 1,290, and so on. The prices do change, so if you are watching this video, I don't know, 2 years from now, the prices are definitely going to be different. Another difference between these devices is the stream vision capabilities. So only two devices have a stream vision capability. So the XQ38 has a stream vision, and the XM30S have the stream vision. So this is the capability to record video and to take pictures, and also to connect it to your smartphone, where you get really a lot of different options what you're able to do with the device. You're also able to upgrade it wireless, so you just download the new software on your phone and then upgrade the device. While these three devices, so the key models, both of the key models and the laser range finding models, you have to connect them to your computer to upgrade the software.
And because these can capture photos and record videos, they're also equipped with 16 gigabytes of internal memory, whereas these models do not have internal memory because they don't need it.
What is really strange is that the new laser rangefinding model still has all the lettering in blue.
Yeah.
And the blue button, even though it lacks
stream vision. It used to be an indication of stream vision, right?
Yeah, so with XM it was really simple. If you had a blue button, then you knew it had stream vision. If it was a black button, then it didn't have stream vision. With an XQ38, with a laser rangefinding, this is changed, which I find it a little bit confusing, to be honest.
What about the fields of use? We know that we can use this for hunting, surveillance. Any other applications?
Yeah, also for mountaineers, for rescue services in the mountains and so on. There are a lot of applications. It is, however, true that if you look of a different buyers, it's really simple. The laser rangefinding model, it's always for those who also shoot and use mostly hunting normally, when use their Axion laser rangefinder to calculate the ballistic profile and if to take the shot or not. The key models are basically meant for those who just want key features and nothing else. So they fit in a pocket, they're really small, they're compact, and they are light, and also very affordable in terms of price. The XM30 is the same. You need a compact model, but it enables you to take photos and videos. It also has a better lens than the key models.
And the display is upgraded as well.
And the display is upgraded. Then the 38 is a model which gives you everything what 30 gives you, but a better image details, longer range of detection and so on. And the laser rangefinding model for those who need the information of the distance to the target.
And that's basically it. So if you enjoyed the video, you can check out other. So we have individual reviews of these models. You can check them on our YouTube channel. Leave a comment if you have any additional questions, and see you in the next debate. Goodbye.
Goodbye.